Let's get you more excerpts of that AMFI summit which took place yesterday. Our very own Anand Singhal was there. He moderated a star-studded panel of the top fund managers, and of course, on top of everyone's mind was GST. Listen into a slice of that conversation.
I don't think so. The market should worry about GST at all. In fact, GST is happening in the middle of a financial year. So if you look at the whole year, I don't think it will impact either the economy or the earnings at all. And if you think slightly longer term, GST will make tax evasion very difficult. It will improve tax compliance. So I think tax to GDP ratio in India should get a meaningful fillip. And that over time could actually lead to moderate levels of taxation. So I think lower fiscal deficit is very good for us in the longer term. It should improve significantly the ease of doing business when things stabilize. Of course, for a few weeks or few months, there could be some dislocation in few businesses, but I don't think the earnings over a year are going to get impacted. So I think, to my mind, it's a non-event as far as the equity markets are concerned.
Okay, Naren, your thoughts on that? Because over the last 1 week, the one word that I've heard all through is destocking, and and it's not as if people are going to stop consuming goods going forward, but there is that uncertainty factor, right? Someone told me, for example, tomorrow restaurants will close at 11 p.m. because they don't know at midnight how to transition into GST. So, I mean, is there going to be a near-term earnings hit? And is this, in that case, a buying opportunity?
I think like Vetri mentioned, you can't, if you're looking at mutual fund, you're not investing for 1 week. So go back 3 years back, I think we spent a lot of TV time trying to tell people, if GST comes, it's a massive re-rating. Yeah. 1 day before the launch of GST, we are saying GST is a de-rating possibility. So I find it very interesting because for almost 6 months, many times the markets came down saying, now GST may not happen.
Yeah.
And today, 1 day before GST, we are arguing the other way. I think luckily as mutual fund investors, we don't look with a 1 week view. And clearly, we are very positive on GST. I think nowhere in the world GST has been implemented without any hiccups. As a mutual fund investor, I will look beyond the hiccups. And I will use any opportunity of hiccup to buy.
Are there any listed stocks where company where they employ a lot of CAs or they're doing GST filing? I'm sure you would have looked at them.
I think there is a lot of uncertainty that's there around this quarter and the next quarter. While the long-term benefits I think are there to stay, but we might go through a couple of quarters of volatility in terms of what to expect from companies and what companies themselves will get to see from the markets. So I think that could be one of the big opportunities that investors could use to buy into the markets also.